Good morning and welcome to Fort Zeller Elementary School. This is your principal, Mr. Lynn, and I hope that you had a wonderful weekend. Today is Monday, March 9th, 2020. It's day 4. Now, before we kick off this wonderful day, I want to invite you to participate in the Mindful Minute. I don't know about what kind of weekend you had. I had a fun-filled, packed weekend with a lot of memories. And I'm really, really happy about my weekend, and it has made me feel happy coming into today. But for a moment, I want to recognize those feelings, but I want to let go of even the great things that I had over the weekend and just focus for a moment right here, right now. That's what mindfulness is. It's a great way to get yourself to be ready for the here and the now as well as the upcoming day. So I want to invite you to participate with me. I like to close my eyes. You don't have to. But before we get started, let's just simply notice our existence. Notice our body. Notice how our planet Earth has pulled us down using gravity, creating weight. And notice how we merge with those surfaces that are holding us up. For me, it's this chair. For you, it might be the floor that you're sitting on or your chair. And for some of you guys who are laying down or standing up, and that's the position you choose, perhaps it is that surface you're sitting on, standing on, or laying on. All right, let's go ahead and take that first breath in through our nose, filling our belly full of air, and out. Nice and easy, nice and slowly, allowing your shoulders permission to relax. Now, when you breathe in again, breathe in as if it's the first time you've ever breathed in. Experience every bit of it. And out. Now, go ahead and expand your awareness of what is around you. Noticing, first of all, the sounds using your ears. What are the loudest and most obvious sounds your ears pick up? And what are the quiet sounds out there? Very good. Now, turn your attention to your sense of smell using your nose. What do you smell first? And what do you smell that you really have to work hard for your sense of smell to really pick up? And remember, always, if your mind wanders, return back to the anchor of your breath in and out. Now, finally, notice your sense of touch, your skin. What does your skin notice first? Whether it's the clothing you're wearing, or the air brushing against it, or even the occasional itch. Notice them, notice those feelings, notice that they exist. Acknowledge that they exist. Breathe in and breathe out. Now, let's turn our spotlight inward to our body. Because our body, every bit and part of it works together to allow you to do the things that you do. Let's not take any part of it for granted. Beginning with our toes, all 10 of them. When was the last time you noticed your toes? Notice them now. How do they feel? How about the bottom of your feet and your ankles? And the lower part of your legs? Your knees, both of them? Your legs, your upper legs, your hips, and your lower back. Honestly, when was the last time you noticed your hips and your lower back? Or your belly as it breathes in and fills up full of air and breathes out. Notice your upper back, your chest, your shoulders, your upper part of the arms as well as your elbows, both of them, your forearms, your wrists, the palms of your hands, and all 10 fingers. When was the last time you noticed all of your fingers, the ones you have? Notice too your neck, your face, and your head. And once again, if your mind has wandered off, thinking about things in the past or the future, just return back to the anchor of your breath, in and out. Finally, Notice your emotions. What do you bring to school today? Happiness, anger, frustration, maybe even fatigue, which is a fancy word for sleepiness. I mean, we just had a time change, didn't we? Notice all of those emotions. Sit with them. Even the ones that may make you feel a little bit uncomfortable. Don't push them away. By now, most of you know if you try to ignore your feelings and you push them away, those feelings will push back even harder. So open your heart, allow them in, sit, listen with them. Listen to what they need to say. Breathe in and breathe out. Now, in a moment, you'll hear a bell or a chime. Listen to it as it gets quieter and quieter. And when you can't hear it anymore, you may then open your eyes and awaken to the world that is around you. Welcome to a new day right here at the fort where you are loved, where you are cared for, and where we want you to succeed. Now, whether you have a great day or not is ultimately your choice. So yes, choose wisely, work at it, and enjoy the rewards. At this moment, please stand and face the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you once again for joining me in the Mindful Minute. I hope that it has allowed you to get yourself ready for the day. Being ready, not just to learn, but ready for anything. Also, don't forget our other two B's, being respectful to yourself and others. That includes the bus and the cafeteria and the hallway and even the bathroom. And also be responsible. Be responsible for yourself, your actions, the words that come out of your mouth, your belongings. And also be responsible for others, taking care of them. It feels good to take care of others, and it feels good for others to look out for you too. Now, before we sign off, I want to remind you that we are still in a time when kids are getting sick, and even grown-ups are getting sick. And I have been sharing with you some tips to keep ourselves healthy, such as washing our hands, coughing into our elbows. Today, I would just want to remind you that if you are sick, if you truly are sick, make sure to tell your parents, and your parents may choose to keep you at home. Now, a lot of you guys have told me that you really enjoy coming to school, but it may be the more respectful and responsible thing to stay home if you truly are sick. And that is okay. We want you to be healthy. That is the most important part about you, even more than learning to read, even more than learning to do math or learning science or STEM or even social studies. You being healthy is really important. And if your parents feel like it's time for you to stay home, just agree with it. When you get back, you'll be healthy and you'll be ready to learn. We know it. Don't forget, today is March 9th, 2020. You can live forever. You never have today back again. So I want to invite you to make today count. Join me in making today count. I can't wait to see you guys around. Have a wonderful, wonderful Monday.